Honey, did you take drugs before we met? Alright. Hello. I'm here to talk about the movie Troll, which came out in 1986. Stars Nora Hathaway, Michael Moriarty, June Lockhart, and Phil Fondacaro, and is directed by John Carl Buechler. I've wanted to talk about this movie for a while. So what is the story? The story is the Potters. They move into an apartment building which is inhabited by a troll who takes the form of the daughter, Wendy, and starts going through the entire building, turn people into troll-like creatures, and the apartment itself into like a forest in an attempt to take over the world, of course, I believe. And only Harry Potter, not that Harry Potter, and a witch, I swear it's not that Harry Potter, must team together to take down Turok the Troll. First of all, I didn't know this movie was directed by John Carl Buechler until I watched it. I watched it before, I didn't pay attention. He also does the creature effects. Let me tell you, the creature effects, this is going into the good right now. Creature effects are great. Especially when Phil Fondacaro, who plays Turok the Troll, also plays the character of Malcolm. And when they turn Malcolm into an elf creature, it looks just like Phil Fondacaro. It's not really him. It's this weird little puppet thing looks just like Phil Fondacaro. It's great. Also, performances from some of the actors are actually pretty good. Noah Hathaway is better than he was in Neverending Story. Michael Moriarty does a pretty good job. There's one scene with him that I like where he's listening to his music, Summertime Blues, and he's dancing around the living room. I like that. And like I said, my favorite line from this movie is, "Honey, did you take drugs before we met?" I love that line. Yeah. Hathaway's character is obsessed with like Star Trek and space stuff. He watches movies about alien pod people. He thinks his sister's a pod person because it's been taken over by the troll. I thought that was kind of funny. I like the plant world that's created along with the creature effects, like I said. Great. And Turok himself, the troll itself, great. Great looking. I don't know if John Carl Buechler did that, but it still looks great. I also like the Julia Louis-Dreyfus in this. I like Seinfeld, so it's cool that she's in this. With Brad Hall, they were both on this. I know at the time I thought that's cool. And the music's pretty good too, I guess. The score. Okay, I'm done with that. But yeah, I like that music. I even like the song "Summertime Blues" that the dad, Michael Moriarty, is dancing to. I found it on my Spotify and kind of put it to my favorites. That was kind of cool. Any more good? June Lockhart does a good job with her role, and there's a part where she makes herself younger. It's actually her daughter, Anne Lockhart, which is kind of cool. I think that's it for the good, so let's move on to the bad. And there's some comedy in this that hits, like the dad dancing around and, "Honey, did you have drugs before we met?" and stuff like that. But there's also some that doesn't hit. There's a section of this movie where it seems to go on and on forever, and it bugged the hell out of me. First of all, the dad goes to get what he calls rat burgers, right? And the troll, which is now looking like the daughter, takes the rat burgers and runs out the door with Harry chasing after her. Harry Jr. chasing after her. They go out the door. Fire alarm goes off. The dad and mom come out. Then when they go out the door, the kids are running down the stairs. They run to the back exit, end up going down the stairs again in the next shot. There's a scene where when they come down the stairs, they knock down Sonny Bono, who starts yelling about stuff, goes in the wrong apartment, and they're like, oh, he's like, oh, Mr. Dickinson. He comes back out, wrong apartment. Shit! I'm like, okay, it's supposed to be funny, it's not funny. He goes back in, there's another guy, comes out, he's in the Marines or something, he's in the military. He comes on, like, knocks down Harry Sr., the dad, and he's doing a weird thing, and all this time the alarm's still going off, and then, like I said, Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Brad Hall come down the stairs, and they're talking away, and then they've got the rat burgers, somehow they got dropped, and then eventually the thing turns off, or the siren turns off, and it's fixed, and Eunice comes down. This is the way they introduces us to everyone in the building except for Malcolm. Oh, I also thought it was funny when... Oh, no, it's not really that funny, I guess, but... Wendy meets Malcolm, and she says she's bringing a little friend to the dinner, so the mom brings out chocolate milk, and it's Phil Fondacaro, who's, a little guy, and he's like, as much as I like chocolate milk, Mrs. Potter, he brings in like a wine or something, and he has gin and tonic. It's a little funny, but I kind of put it in the bad because it's supposed to be. I don't know. I didn't find it too funny. It's just a little bit. Also, what we're talking about, something that made no sense. Well, the stairs thing made no sense, but so she explains that Eunice explains that the troll has been waiting to do this, right? Like, it has this plan to take over the world by doing all this stuff. Has he been waiting in the basement the whole time? Because that's where, when Wendy's ball bounces down the basement, she goes down there, and the troll takes her place. Has he been waiting on her the whole time? How many people have gone down there and didn't see him? I mean, come on. How many people live? We see there's quite a few people that live in this apartment building. No one has seen him go down there. Eunice didn't know he was around down there. She could have stopped before all this happened. I mean, come on. And also making no sense. The troll's plan is like take over, like I said, by turning everything in the apartment. He gotta go to every apartment. Once he does that, he wins or whatever. And he saves Wendy as like a prize for the end of the thing. His princess or queen or whatever. And when Harry goes to rescue her after Eunice becomes a tree, he goes to rescue her, to rescue Wendy, and he has to fight this big beast-like thing, which is very good. The creature effects on that, very good. But the creature thing ends up trying to attack Wendy, and Turok tries to tell him no. It doesn't listen, so Turok has to destroy the creature, which I guess stops his plan. And Harry wins. He rescues the girl. They run back downstairs, and then the whole Potter family leaves. So he just stopped his own plan, or he didn't, because at the end the cops show up, and they get sucked into one of them gets sucked in to the troll world, which was leading to a sequel, which there wasn't really one. I mean, there was, but there wasn't, because it's not really the same, but it's just that ending setting up for a sequel that never really happened, and it's just like, you gotta think, why? What? Like, doing that stopped him, but it didn't stop him, because he still has control of the world, but Eunice acts like it was stopped. I don't get it. I don't know. But all in all, guys, this movie was pretty good. Was okay, pretty good. It was good. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 for me. So what are your thoughts on Troll? Let me know in the comments. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Yes, I will be doing Troll 2. And as always, love, peace, and chicken grease.